friends, welcome back to my channel. But if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney plush collector from the UK. So like I said at the end of my February vlog, and if you didn't see that, I will leave it down in the description, I am actually starting this vlog on the 27th of February, so a bit naughty. But I'm doing that because the February vlog is actually going up on the 28th and I'm working, so there's no way at all that I'd be able to include this in the February vlog and I don't want to miss it out. So I'm starting my March vlog with my last thing in February, but I am going to the Wolverhampton Grand tonight to see Handbagged. Now this is a show that's about the Queen Elizabeth II's weekly meetings with Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, so it's going to be really interesting. My mum wanted to see it, so we bought tickets, and then I later got invited to the press night, which just so happens to also be tonight, so I will get to see my friends, but this is not an ad, but I probably will still do a review. So I've done 3 days on the trot in the office. It's been a particularly bad week, so I actually took a long lunch today to go to Selfridges and I got myself a jellycat. So it wasn't the one I actually went in for, but it is one that I wanted. They've wrapped it up in paper like it's come from a chip shop. So for context, they've started doing the fish and chip plushes that the London store had exclusively at the Birmingham Selfridges. So I went and got the one that I most wanted, and that is this little chip. So he was £20 and his name is Charlie Chip. There's his little tag. I love that he's got this like Peaky Blinders cap on. I think it's adorable and I prefer it to like the bag of chips that they do. I just needed a little pick-me-up. I don't get paid until tomorrow, so it's actually a good thing that they didn't have the other 2 jellycats that I wanted because I'd have been broke. But they release on Monday and I'm really scared I'm not going to get them when they drop on the website, so I just went in the hopes that they had them because I'm working this Saturday, so I can't get them then. But I got little Charlie Chip and he's so cute. I've put on this blouse because it's very British. It's little dogs, it's like beef eaters, and they have Union Jack jumpers on and stuff, but it's really tight in the arms, like I literally can't move it at the cuffs, and then it's really baggy in the stomach. So I think I'll be donating this once I've washed it because I don't remember it being this tight and I'm not enjoying wearing it. But I wanted to wear something themed for tonight. I'm just going to pair it with a hoodie because I'm really warm today, and my little blue Uniqlo bag, and I'm taking Minnie Mouse as my new emo. But hopefully I will remember to check in with you tomorrow to tell you what I thought about the show. Yeah. So it's Friday the 28th of February now. I've just washed my hair because this is the first time I could wash my hair since Monday, and I had a really good time at Handbagged. It was different to what I expected. I knew it was going to be a play. I knew it would have the young Queen Elizabeth II and the young Margaret Thatcher as well as them older. I didn't realise there'd be other characters, but I suppose that makes sense. But it was played by 2 men, so they would change and they would make jokes about them changing their role as well, which was really funny. But I didn't expect them to randomly break into song sometimes. So when they sang Alice Cooper's Poison, that was really weird. But I did love when they did Zombie by the Cranberries because I love that song. So I'm working from home today, and annoyingly there's a random neighbour doing DIY, so it's not going to be a very peaceful work from home day. But I'm working tomorrow as well, which means I do get a day off in lieu, which I'm using in a couple of weeks' time. So I probably won't actually speak to you on officially the 1st of March when the March vlog should have started, but I will catch up with you at some point. So it's Sunday the 2nd of March. I am going to do my plush sofa before I film because it's a little bit too dark to film in my office, but it seems okay to film in here. I did want to do it yesterday, but I worked 9 till 1 and I just didn't feel like it when I got back. I'm not doing a get ready with me for Easter because I've literally just got the plush sofa. I unfortunately don't have any Easter bedding. I think Asda did it 1 year and I didn't get it because I had a double bed at the time and now I need king size things. So I won't be decorating for Easter as such. I just have the odd bit of decoration I can put out as and when I find it. So I'm going to do the plush sofa. I'm going to try and do it on my phone as well for a reel, but I don't know whether that will work out because this camera has better lighting than my phone. But I'm just going to put them out and possibly talk you through them as I do. I haven't decided yet. I'm really hoping I can still keep Angel on the back because I don't know where she'll go otherwise. There were some suggestions to put another shelf up, but I pitched that shelf really low, and if I do the exact same height I won't be able to keep those boxes there, and there's absolutely nowhere else that those boxes can go. I have a bit of a storage issue in here because personally I think this sofa is a bit too big. I could have done with one of those little two-seater sofa bed things, and that would have given me more space either side for these boxes to go. But I was given this sofa rather than me purchasing a sofa, so I'm dealing with what I have. But let's do the Easter plush sofa. I'm going to start with squishmallows because it doesn't really matter to me if they get covered. I've got 3 bunnies and I don't know why I've got 3 bunnies. It's probably because I didn't know which one to part with, but I think I'm going to keep this pastel-y one. And I'll keep this one, but I'm going to part with this one, I think. And I'm going to put a sheep in, an Easter egg, grey bunny, and a gonk. So this is how I find out that I'm not a completist when it comes to these. I thought I was, I could have sworn that I was, but the earliest dated one I've got is this angel who's got a little sheep and it says 2019, but I don't seem to have a matching stitch. I was a bit more selective before I worked full time because of money obviously, but I would have thought I'd at least get the stitch to go with angel, so I'm a bit confused because there's definitely not 2 Easter bags in the loft. And then for 2021 I only got the Pooh Bear, how strange. And then I started getting the full collections then. So I've got the 2022 set, which came with a Stitch chick, which is nice, and the Winnie the Pooh bunny. So then 2023 I've got a full set. 2023 got what I personally think is the best Easter Stitch. Look how cute he is. And a really adorable Pooh Bear, but again, he's a bunny. 2024, I'm going to run out of room. Last year's Stitch. And then I've got this year's, which actually the video isn't going up until Tuesday, but by the time the vlog goes up you will have seen it. So I'll leave a card up above to my Easter plush review. And then I've got miscellaneous ones to put out. So this one has no year, but it's Stitch as a bunny. And then we've got some really cute Pooh Bears. So we've got Pooh Bear as a sheep, which is my favourite Easter plush of all time. And then Pooh Bear as a chick, who I absolutely adore. He's special because he's stamped. And then we've got a stamped Mickey and Minnie, which are my favourite bunnies I think, because they were chocolate scented. They haven't scented any of the rest, and I think they're really classic designs. They've got embroidery on them, some little Easter eggs, and they've got floppy ears instead of sticky up ears, and I just think they're the best. And then I've got a Minnie that I thrifted and cleaned up in a separate video, but I never got the Mickey, and I actually didn't do such a good job of cleaning it up because there's like an oil stain I can't get rid of, but she's just going to go on the side I think. And then I've got some little Pooh Bears, so I've got one with an egg basket, another one with an egg basket, but he's dressed as a chick. Now I've got a Mickey from Asda. I'm really hoping they do some more this year. He's just got a little Easter egg. And then I've got some Sum-Sums, just 4 Winnie the Pooh and Friends ones. And then a little tiny Big Feet, and then I've just got 2 Build-A-Bears. I have built a new Build-A-Bear, but I need these 2 for the video that I'm going to do on them probably today. But that is my Easter plush sofa, and I'm actually really happy with it. So hello again, it's Tuesday the 4th of March. I've been working from home today and I'm going to the theatre tonight with my mom. So this is a gifted one. It's a press night of An Inspector Calls, which I studied for my English GCSE, so I haven't seen it in over 10 years and I'm really excited because I've actually forgot how it goes. I've just decided to dress comfy today because I don't really feel like wearing a dress. It's a little bit chilly, so I'm wearing my Walt Disney Studios Spirit jersey. I wanted to wear it so that I could pair it with the matching bag that I got from the studios on my honeymoon. New Emos was a bit of a tough one to pick because I was like, inspector, who do I know who's an inspector in my New Emos? So I've gone with Judy Hopps because she's really cute and she inspects things as a police officer, so we're kind of matching in our blue. I did want to talk to you yesterday because I fully believed that the Munchlings were going to come online yesterday. So the US got them on the 6th of January and in the UK we always get them on the first Monday of the month, but the first Monday of the month was yesterday, so that's 3 months now where we haven't had these Munchlings like we're supposed to. I checked the US Disney Store website today and they're actually in the sale, so I don't know whether this is the end of Munchlings, but it would be great if they told us because because I poured so much love and attention into Munchlings, and I don't want to say goodbye yet, to be honest. But I did buy some things last week and I wanted to show them to you. I got the Jack and Gus keychains. They were £16 each, and I just really wanted them because, you know, Cinderella was a big part of my wedding and I just think they're really, really cute. I think I'll collect more plush keychains going forward because obviously they can go on my bag, I can accessorise with them, and it also means I can collect more plush because they are much easier to, you know, store and display and stuff. But as you will have seen from the footage I got, I went to the Birmingham Selfridges yesterday to get a jellycat from the jellycat concession, and they didn't have the one that I wanted. I wanted the pancake and the waffle. I knew they were releasing online yesterday, so I thought, you know what, so I don't have the stress of an online release, I'll just go down on my lunch. It's not that far of a walk, but they didn't have them, and I asked and they said they're not getting them, which sucks. So I went back to work, I was refreshing the page, and literally in between refreshing pages it sold out, and I posted about it on my story, and some really rude person said, well, you should have been quicker. They didn't even follow me, they just found my story and wanted to be nasty, so they've been immediately blocked because I just don't stand for that kind of thing. I need to protect my peace. It's hard enough being a content creator and putting yourself out there without people being unnecessarily mean, so instant block. But the good news is I have managed to get both the pancake and the waffle online today. I'm really hoping they don't cancel my order because I've had my heart set on these. I obviously couldn't get to the New York Jellycat store to get them, so when it was like teased that they were coming out here, I said to my mum I really want to get these too. So hopefully they will arrive in one piece and I can show them to you. But I'm just going to walk the dog and then I'm going to head to Nando's and the Grand with my mum. $400 each. So it's a few days after an inspector calls now, but it was absolutely fantastic. I can't remember when I saw it for GCSE English, but I don't remember it being staged as dramatically as it was. It was basically played out on a house and a street, and the house could move, and it was just fantastic. I'm so glad I got to see it. It turned out I remembered some of the plot, but not the rest of the plot, but I was really impressed at just remembering that, to be honest. So it's a few days later because I worked in the office the very next day, and then I had a day off for a funeral. I was out the entire day Thursday, so it's now Friday. I'm working from home today, so I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow, and I don't know if I'll vlog, but what I'm mainly going for is to get my hair cut because it's just getting a bit unmanageable now how long it is. And I don't actually think I've told you out loud before, but I go on holiday next Friday, so I would like shorter, thinner hair for my holiday to just make it a bit more manageable. So we've had this booked since October, but Joe and I are going to Krakow for the weekend. We're going Friday to Sunday. It's his birthday on the Thursday, and then it's mine the following Friday. So we just thought it'd be a nice time to go between our birthdays. We're obviously going predominantly for Auschwitz, but we've also got Oscar Schindler's Factory booked and the salt mines, and there's some shops we can go to. So I'm really, really excited for that. I won't properly vlog, but I am intending to put a few bits of video into this vlog so you can see what we got up to. So we'll be packing and stuff for that next week. I did realise this morning that I haven't bought anything from the Disney store this week, which I think might be the first week that that's happened in 2025. But the only plushes they've released were a really expensive Doki Stife, which I loved but couldn't afford, and a Figaro from Pinocchio, and I don't collect things from Pinocchio. So it's been a cheap week, apart from the fact that I spent £70 on jellycats, and I'm hoping next week will be the same because I don't really want to be checking the website when I'm in the airport and things. But hopefully when I speak to you tomorrow my hair is a little bit shorter.
But you are not near the platform edge.
So happy Thursday, it's the 13th of March, it's Joe's birthday. He's actually working today, but I had the day off because I ordered a Millie's cookie for his birthday that I need to go and pick up at lunchtime, and my mum's got the day off today. We'll do Merry Hill and we'll pick up the cookie and then I'll come back home, and then I've got a lot to do at home, so I need to pack for me because I'll be packing for Joe later and I don't want to do them at the same time. I need to take all of the plush out of my car because we get back Sunday night and then Monday my car's going for its MOT. I need to wash the blankets in the car, and there was one more thing I needed to film for next Tuesday's video, which shouldn't be that long. It's just sorting out the Winnie the Pooh plushes over there, like rearranging them, and I can't wait for Joe to get home and unwrap his presents as well. I'm really excited for that. But I went to London for work yesterday. It was a really good alumni event talking about how we engage those graduates, and it was a really fun day. And then me and my colleague Beth went to Uniqlo on the way back, and I got myself a new one of these bags. I had two in my hand, but I was like, I don't want to spend £30 when I'm just about to go to Poland. But I got this blue one, which I'm actually going to wear to Merry Hill today because it goes nicely with my Oliver and Company shirt. But I just love these. I'm taking the black one to Krakow with me because I'm just taking a backpack as my luggage, so I can get away with a little tiny bag that I need to have like my phone, my purse on me, possibly my Kindle, just so that it's like right by me. I've got about an hour of Schindler's List to read and then I've finished that. But let's go to Merry Hill and then we'll get packing and stuff, and I'll check in with you again before I go on holiday. Look how creepy this sodding bunny is. Like I might get it from Poundland. They finally have the croissant keyring. If not, I'm sure Joe will have it. So I've just got back. I've got Joe's cookie. My friend Steph iced it and it's absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for him to see it. I forgot to say that one of the biggest things I need to do today is wash my hair. So I'm going to do that and then do all the other little bits I need to do. I've quickly just shown you everything I bought from Merry Hill because there's nothing terribly exciting. So I probably won't speak to you again now. So let's get ready to go to Poland. What you've done, mate. Wow! There's like 2 lanes.
O tym powiem. Next station.
We are right now invited by one of the dwarves as we have right here in front of us.
So it's Monday the 17th of March and we're back from Krakow. What a trip. It was incredible. We got to see everything we wanted. We weren't far from Oscar Schindler's factory. We got to see the fragment of the ghetto walls. We got to see Ghetto Heroes Square. We obviously went to Auschwitz-Birkenau and we did the salt mine. I cannot pronounce what the town the salt mine is called, but it was just a really nice trip. I saw so many things I thought I'd never get to see, and it's so important to see them to make sure we remember what happened. So I had a really good trip, but the flight back was awful. And then we got back at 1 o'clock in the morning, which was fun, and the house was freezing, so we had to put the heating on to go to sleep. I just wanted to show you what I got from Krakow. Got some little fudges for work. We have this snack table, and we all put things on when we've been away. It's really funny because whenever it's Disney, everyone always knows it's me, but people aren't going to know that that's me. I'm obviously not at work today because getting back at 1 o'clock in the morning, there's no way I could have then got up at 5:30 to go into the office. So I'll take them in on Wednesday. So I'm in on Wednesday and Thursday, and then obviously my birthday is Friday, so I've booked it off because I don't like to work my birthday. But let's go in order of what I got. There was a Hard Rock Cafe in Krakow, so obviously I went to get a pin. So I went for a guitar pick one because the guitar didn't have as much detail, but I love that it's got Old Town, and then it's got like a horse-drawn carriage, and it's got a pigeon. And this was 70 zloty, which works out to around £14, so actually cheaper than the Hard Rock Cafe in London, because I think a guitar pick pin is around £17-18 elsewhere, so that was good. But then there was a plush I wanted that I didn't really do the conversion in the shop, and then when I came out I was like, this is really expensive. So I got the Hard Rock Cafe Krakow Dragon playing the guitar, and then underneath the guitar it does say Hard Rock Cafe Krakow. He was 145 zloty, which works out to around £29. So for a plush of this size, I don't think he was worth £29. I don't own any Hard Rock Cafe plushes, and I thought this one was really cute, really well made. It's like very tough plush, it's not soft at all, and it's so much better than like the teddy bears and the t-shirts. This felt very specific to Krakow. I don't know whether they do them in other places. If you've seen this dragon in another Hard Rock Cafe, let me know. I just really wanted to get it, but it was really expensive, especially since we then went to the Galleria Bukowski to look at the Swedish Bukowski plushes. I learned about these recently and I was like, I need to own some. So we went in the shop that sells them, and I got 3 Bukowski plushes because I've just never seen them anywhere else. So I was like, I'm going to get the ones I want because who knows when I'll ever be able to get more. So I got this little keychain dragon. He was 45 zloty, which is about £9. It says Krakow across his belly in embroidery, and he's a keychain plush, and I just thought he was really cute. I probably shouldn't have got another dragon after the dragon disaster, but there we go. And then Bukowski are famous, I guess, for these little teddy bears that are dressed up as other things. Now there's others I could have got, but I didn't take a lot of money with me to Krakow because I didn't think I'd need it. But they had like this strawberry one that I really loved, and they had a bat, but the bat was quite big, and actually the ones in outfits, their t-shirt looked a bit awkward because it wasn't like a onesie, it was like a bottom and a hat. So I went with the squirrel because look how fluffy he is. So you can take his little hood down and it's a teddy bear. I just absolutely love him. So he was 79 zloty, which works out to just under £16. And I didn't think that was that bad considering I collect jellycats. Plushes like this are cheap to me now, but I really loved this one. I could have got more of those bears if I took more money, but obviously with my birthday week being this week, I don't know what birthday money I've got and stuff, and I'm going to like some jellycat shops in the Disney store, so I need money for that. But then the other one I got, it reminded me of, you know, the cute little hamster meme, even though this is guinea pig. I got this little guinea pig. Again, he was 79 zloty, so he's about £16, but he's got these big eyes and he's got the softest fur. He's like light brown, dark brown and cream, and I just absolutely adore him. So I'm really glad I got him. I actually went back for him because even though I was aware that Auschwitz only had a bookstore, I just kept my money just in case for that. So I actually went back for this little hamster on the last day, and I'm so glad I did because I'd been regretting not getting him. And then Oscar Schindler's Factory's gift shop was really weird because it had like normal Krakow souvenirs and then Auschwitz books, but it just felt like a really tacky gift shop considering what you'd just come out of. I got the guidebook for 25 zloty, which is only £5. And there was this really powerful room. I know there's a picture of it in here. There's like loads of pots and pans, I assume the ones that were made in the factory. And then you go in there and it's a room and the names of all of the Schindler Jews are on the wall. He saved so many, so to see them all written in a room is really powerful. And then the same goes for Auschwitz in terms of what I bought. I just got the guidebook. I'm really glad I got it before. So you go through like security and then you're waiting for your tour guide and there's a bookshop. So I went and got this because I said to Joe I didn't get the Schindler book until after and it would have been good to have it walking around. So I got this. I was reading it while we waited for our guide, but then our tour seemed to overrun. So we got walked through the other bookstore really quickly, and then you're outside then. We weren't given a chance to get anything because we needed to get on a bus to Birkenau. I didn't get a chance to look at any books. I saw there were also postcards. I might have got postcards. If anything, just to give more money to the place because I think it's amazing what they're doing, preserving it and teaching people about it. But I'm really glad I got this. It's got the little sticker from our tour on it. So what we'd done is we'd booked an English language tour at 11:30, which was for 3.5 hours, and then we booked an on your own at 3:30. But when we got back from Birkenau at 3, there was this massive queue to get back in, so we decided we wouldn't go back around, which is a shame because we did want to go back around. Our guide was fantastic. We did see everything we needed to see. It would have just been going back around to maybe just walk the grounds a bit rather than going into all of the blocks. But it was a really good experience. I would recommend anyone to do it if you're thinking of it. It was a really easy train from Krakow as well. The train systems are just incredible there. So that amounted, with the sweets from work, to about £95 that I spent over the weekend. And I was like, that is amazing, because if I went anywhere else for the weekend I would have spent hundreds, but everything was relatively well priced except the dragon, and I was proud of myself for not spending much money. And actually the money that I put aside for Krakow was student loans repayment anyway, because I overpaid, so they had to give me some money back, and I was like, I'll just put this aside for Krakow. But then when we were in the airport I bought something else which I didn't have the money for. I had to use our joint card and pay it back. I had this in my hand in December. I think it was in the Christmas shopping vlog I did with my dad, and he offered to buy it for me and I said no because I felt bad at how much it cost. And then I never saw it again, and I vowed to myself that if I saw it again I would get it, because I'm one of those people that if I want it I get it now, because I've been burned so many times by this. I'm feeling a bit guilty because my friend Becca asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and she specifically asked what jellycats I was after, and I did mention this one. So I'm terrified that it's going to get to Friday and I'm going to have 2 of these, but you know what? I wanted it. I may never see it again, so I had to get it. But I got the little pup keychain. He was 125 zloty, which is about £25, and I think when he was in the UK he was 23. So I've got burned from not getting him when I first saw him, and honestly he would have been free because my dad offered to buy it. I really wanted him. I would regret leaving him behind a second time. And honestly, as far as I know, he is sold out absolutely everywhere in the UK. So unless Becca's performed some magic to find it for me, I think I should be okay. And I did say to her not to spend much money on me, so hopefully she hasn't got me this. But holding the Bukowski and then holding the jellycat, there's a really big difference. Like, this one doesn't feel soft at all now that I've been holding the Bukowski plushes, but I just love him so much. So I ended up spending £125, and then I woke up this morning really early. I woke up at 7:30 when I was supposed to be getting up at 9, and I checked the Disney store like I do every Monday, and they'd released 8 new plushes and 8 new keychains. So happy birthday week to me. That means I've spent quite a bit of money. So as a plush and a keychain, not a mixture, they've released Pooh Bear, Thumper, Stitch, Miss Bunny, Marie, Dumbo, Chip and Dale, and I'm hoping they come in time for me to show you what I got in this vlog. But basically I got Pooh as a plush because he's a similar sculpt to the purple one which I have as a keychain, and then I got Stitch as a keychain because I never get the Stitches and they are really cute, and I got the Marie as a keychain because she's similar to another plush I've got, but I really wanted her. I really want to get Chip and Dale, but I didn't want to spend another £32. I was already spending £60 because obviously I've got an expensive-ish week. I'm going for a meal with my work on Wednesday. It's my birthday on Friday. I'm thinking of going to Birmingham to look at Jellycat and Pop Mart and Miniso, and then I'm going to London on Saturday to go to Selfridges Jellycat, the Disney store, probably Pop Mart again, and we're also going to a show. So I need money for all of that, but if the Disney store does have the Chip and Dale, I think I'll buy them because I think I've got some birthday money coming my way, and the only thing I desperately want to get from that Disney store is the London Stitch that they've released, so I will probably get Chip and Dale if they've got them. But that was my little vlog to Krakow. I really hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things I saw. I didn't film everything because it's a very sensitive place. I just wanted to put in some snippets, but I would highly recommend that you go because it's a very important place to go to, and I'm very grateful that I got to go. So I've got a busy day today. My MOT is booked in. I need to go and drop it off in about an hour, so I'm gonna go and have a shower and get dressed and stuff. We need to do the food shop today because it's Monday. We always go on a Monday, but we've got no food in, so we've got to go probably this morning. And then we've got to pick Stitch up from my mum and dad's, and he's getting groomed at lunchtime, so I'm hoping that while he's outside I can clean the house a bit. And then I just need to get on to editing videos because tomorrow's video isn't ready yet because there was one bit of footage I needed to film for it. So I've got a very busy day, and I probably won't speak to you until maybe Friday. So it's Wednesday the 19th of March. I've just got back from work. I went to see my dad on the way home because it's his birthday, and my mum and dad gave me more presents even though the camera was for my birthday. So I'll show you those when I show you what I got for my birthday. But I went to Pop Mart. I got a pop cube that could have Sully in, not thinking I'd get Sully. And I got Sully, so I'm really happy with him. And then I got a Have a Seat Labubu, which is the seated Labubu plush key rings. I only got one because obviously that means I don't get a duplicate. I either wanted the blue, the pink or the grey, and I got the pink, which is called Dada, and I absolutely love her. She's got heart eyes that are red and she's so cute. Now I have decided to vlog my birthday separately, which you will see next Friday, so you probably won't see me until maybe Sunday. I'm going to see Snow White on Sunday. I don't think I'll include that in my birthday vlog, so I will catch up with you when I go and see Snow White because I can't see me doing anything tonight or tomorrow that will make it into the vlog, and then Friday and Saturday is going to be a separate vlog. I hope you don't mind, but I edited up to Krakow and it was like 37 minutes, so I really want to give my birthday a proper vlog if I can, if I get up to enough stuff. So I'll see you after my birthday. Babe, when you finish cutting the chicken, do you mind taking a photo of me in my onesie? So it's Sunday the 23rd of March. Today me and my mum are going to see Snow White. I've heard very mixed things about it pretty much from the beginning, so I joked that I definitely didn't want to see it on the 21st in case it was bad and ruin my birthday, but I did want to see it opening weekend. So me and my mum are going to the Odeon at Merry Hill today because with our bank we both get free tickets for Odeon, so it hasn't cost us anything. We're just going to eat there as well, so that will cost us some money, but I'm really excited to see it. I'm actually wearing my Happily Ever After t-shirt because Snow White's on there. I wanted to wear my Princess Tour t-shirt. I haven't washed it. I am in control of the washing. It is my fault, no one else's, but I woke up this morning going, I want to wear that shirt, and then I realised it's in the wash and I don't have a tumble dryer, so it wouldn't be dry by the time I needed to go out. But I've just filmed my what I got for my birthday video, which will be going out not next week, the week after, so I am getting back into the swing of things with filming because I didn't film at all last weekend when we were in Poland and I'm starting to get a bit behind, so I could do with a filming day. But I've got some ideas because I was running out of ideas, but a few people have given me ideas, so that is really good. But I'm gonna head to my mum's and see Snow White and I will let you know what I think. I am of course taking my Snow White new emo for a picture outside the cinema, but I will catch up with you later to let you know what I thought of Snow White. Do you want to go to your nannies? Do you want to go nannies? Come on. Come on then. Good boy. So I've just got back from seeing Snow White and I really enjoyed it. My mum really did as well. I loved the songs. Rachel Zegler's got such a beautiful voice. I loved her singing in The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, so I knew I would love her in this. I feel like they did her dirty with her hair at the beginning, but I understand why now. But it is really beautiful in some scenes. Like there was one time where it looked like she'd woken up with natural curls and it was absolutely beautiful. I wish they'd made her look like that throughout the film, and I definitely see it again. I got the popcorn bucket from Odeon, which I really wanted, which is like the chest that the evil queen wants her heart put in, and I'm just going to use it for my trinkets. A box for my trinkets. And I need to show you my really cute cardigan that's arrived today. It's from Skinny Dip. It's an up cardigan. It does need a wash because I hate how new clothes smell. They just smell absolutely gross, but it will be really great for work to add a touch of Disney because a lot of my blouses and things don't really fit that comfortably anymore, so I've stopped wearing them. So to have some Disney cardigans back in rotation will be fantastic. So I think I'm gonna show you one more day in my March vlog and then that will be it. It's going to be a bit tight because I want the video to go up on Friday the 28th and the thing I want to show you is Wednesday the 26th, so it's going to be a real nail biter to get this vlog finished, but I really want to share with you the press night that I've been invited to this week.
Thank you.
Good grief, I don't feel well at all. So it's Thursday the 27th of March. The theatre last night was fantastic. It was West Bromwich Operatic Society's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and Charlie Bucket was this little boy and he was amazing. Obviously I didn't film the curtain call because it's local people and it's children, but I just wanted to include that to remind you to support your amateur local theatre as well as just your local theatre. I always love going to see them because they always do an amazing job, and I got some stuff from the Starbucks Snoopy collection today, so I wanted to show you. So I went to Starbucks this morning with my friend Claire and I got my mum an early Mother's Day present, which was the cup with Snoopy and Woodstock. It was $24.95 and she loves these like sippy cups, so I had to get it for her. And then I got the Joe Kind bag. It was $9.95. Just gonna get it out of the packaging so I can show you. So it has Snoopy and Woodstock and it says Joe K, and then on the other side It has IND for kind, and I really love it. It does say Peanuts X Starbucks on it as well, and I'm going to take it to Maryhill this weekend. I am ending this vlog here because I want it to go up tomorrow on the 28th, so I've got the fun task now of rushing to get it up for tomorrow, because even though I edit it as I go, I need to watch it back to make sure it's okay, to remove anything I've decided I don't want to include, stuff like that. And yes, I could have put it up next Tuesday, but I didn't want to. Next Tuesday's video is my cat day haul, so I hope you'll join me for that. And then my birthday vlog's going to be on the Friday, so I'm not going to be including Mother's Day on Sunday, but obviously I got my mum this, and I also got her some chocolates and a mug, which I will include if I remember. But you know, I don't wrap them up, I don't film her reaction or anything, so there'd be nothing to show you. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. I am really enjoying doing these monthly vlogs. I thought it would mean I wouldn't do additional vlogs like my birthday vlog, but this video was already so long before that, so I thought I'd do that. And someone has asked for me to do a separate Easter vlog, so it just depends what I've got going on, because I don't do a lot Easter weekend. I tend to save things for Easter weekend, and obviously I'll be vlogging throughout the month anyway, so I might not necessarily have something to do, but we'll see. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I do really love them, so they are going to continue. I have got a killer headache from all the changes in the weather recently. It's been really warm the past couple of days, so I've got a massive headache, so that's going to be fun getting this video ready tonight. But thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend if you're watching this when it went up, and I will see you on Tuesday for that cat day haul. Bye friends!